Hey everyone, out here at Queensland Moto Park, I have a four-time student with me, Stephanie Bowfinger. She's about to hit the high country in Victoria this Thursday. Today is Monday, and we're struggling with downhills. So I've just decided mid-lesson we're going to film this and bring it to you, how we go through this step by step. So let me introduce Steph to you.
I'm Steph. I'm the victim of Mel's today, doing bloody downhills. Came off on Sunday pretty bad a couple of times, which knocked my confidence pretty much to zero. So I decided to call Mel straight away and get him to get me back up. So we are doing downhills, crawling, right body position, and so that my brain's not overtaking on what I need to do. So yeah, that's when we are.
I will add here as well, Steph rides a beast of a KTM 1290. And our last lesson together maybe a month ago. Yeah, anyway, recently Steph learned how to pick her bike up by herself actually. So yeah, if you ever see Steph laying on the ground, don't go anywhere near her, she'll yell at you because she'll lift the bike up by herself. Anyway, let's go watch her do some drills over here. What I'm doing with Stephanie is teaching her brake control on descents. Perfect. We're getting Steph to work on her body position, her stance, brake control and clutch control. So I'm getting her body position way back and also using the front brake. So coming in really slow, perfect control, great body position, and through. So the idea of this is we build confidence along this hill. We've got little slopes and we build up as we go down steeper and steeper. So I'm going to allow her to make this feel like the new normal because she was struggling with this. So here she comes again. Absolutely perfect. So what you can see there is she's executing fantastic front brake control by just lightly squeezing the front brake and dragging it. Steph admitted that she was a back brake user going down these hills. So I'm getting her to control her speed with her front brake. Absolutely spot on. We also did a drill where we got her with a dead engine. I might demonstrate that now for you as well. So what we're going to do now is demonstrate pretty much a hill rescue when the engine has stalled and you're in a compromised position and you can't get going again. So I'm going to show what we do here. So Steph I'm going to get her to put one foot on the foot peg. So what she's doing is she's in first gear. She's releasing the clutch slowly, which is allowing the bike to roll forward and controlling it with the front brake. Do you feel more comfortable with your leg on this side?
No.
That feels better?
Yeah.
Okay. Less pressure on the front brake. Don't pull the clutch all the way. And remember, the clutch is your main braking force now as well. So what she's doing is inching her way down using her clutch and good pressure on the front brake. How are the nerves?
Yeah, fine. Getting more that tipping point of the clutch.
Yep.
To stay on that.
Yes.
So that the bike moves where you're not pulling in too much and not enough.
And when she feels safe, she can just pull the clutch in and let it roll out. There we go. So that doesn't matter whether it's a little 10 10-meter hill like we're on now or a 100-meter hill, the same thing will come into play. Okay, so if you stall the engine or you get stuck in a rut, you would use that technique to come down.
Sat probably more
Yeah,
further back.
yeah. So we did an exercise earlier where we also got Steph to sit further back on the seat, so that if the hill was steeper, she can actually move her body weight back in a seated position by literally putting her bum further back onto the seat as well. So, all right, we'll let her do. So, do you want to have a crack at doing that? Okay, we're going to do that drill for you. Okay, so again, dead engine. This is a rescue technique. So what Steph's going to do is put her bum further back on the seat, get her body weight back. This is all about clutch. Her foot is off the rear brake because her clutch effectively becomes her back brake. And she's just going to inch her way down until she gets into a safe place. So this is all about not rushing it. So at any time, Steph, you can let the clutch completely out and the bike will stop. There you go. Yep, exactly. So now we go again, front brake on, light squeeze, and pull the clutch in and fan the clutch on the way down. And when you're safe, you can roll out. Perfect. Another super important part of doing these downhills is the preparation before you get to the hill. So I have Steph already in her attack position, and as she approaches, she'll lower her body now, way before the hill. Look at that. And now she executes. Fantastic. See how far back her weight is moved? And when she's out of the hill, she pops back up to a standard attack position. Another interesting point here is I got Steph to make a V in her hand, like that on the grip, and it actually points your elbows out further, which you can see. Her elbows are in a good strong position there. A little bit low, but not too bad. Right, see, she lowered herself early, looks ahead, she's looking ahead. This is how we build confidence for descending, okay? So you don't have to go out and hit the gnarliest hill, because every gnarly hill is just made up of 100 little hills. So this here is how she will build her confidence and will increase the level of this hill shortly. Again, perfect preparation, elbows are out. Perfect, I'm gonna give her a little rest. Now we're on a steeper hill first. So this one's steeper and looser and longer. So she's got her body position back, controlling that speed nicely, running away a bit. Not bad, we'll work on that runaway speed on this one. How did that feel? It ran away a bit, didn't it?
It ran away and it slid a bit at the back.
Yeah.
But, no, and it didn't scare me too much.
Compared to the first couple of runs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a big effort to go from where we were over to this one. So we'll have a little breather.
Like literally sick.
Yeah.
On something like that.
And that was how long ago? Half an hour ago, probably.
Half an hour ago.
Yeah. And how are you feeling now?
Oh, way much better. Way much better. I think just on what we've done is it's taken the edge off my fear. Yeah. Because my fear took over and I forgot every single thing. Yeah. I didn't have the right body position. I was not on the back. I let go of the front and the back, and everything just went to shit. Yeah. So what I've been teaching Steph is basically... Sorry for swearing. That's all right. Everything has to be put out of her head, and she just has to focus on the key things that she can control. So she can control her bike speed, her body position, her brake input, her clutch control. These are things she can control. If she comes into a hill like this thinking of, I could crash, I could lose a front end, that's stuff that will probably happen because she has no control. So what I'm getting her to do is mentally, but when she prepares to come over the top, is be in a good state of mind where she knows what she can control. So that's what this whole lesson is about, pretty much. While we've got Steph, I'm going to let her explain what her business is. So let's have a look at this. FemPro Armour.
Bro Pro armor. Steph Bowfinger, give me the 1 minute rundown.
So we do female chest and body armor. So I have our undergarment on, can be worn by itself. It's got all CE2 level 2 rated armor, so which means has the highest impact protection. Chest specifically made for girls. We have them in different sizes. We have shoulder, elbow and back. Can be worn by itself. I have the summer version on, so it keeps me nice and cool. We have a general one that you can wear all year round, or you wear your shirt over it, that's fine too, but it keeps you much cooler than if you have your jacket on. In particular, body armor should be worn on your body, not in your jackets.
And you've mentioned to me too about the weight once before,
yeah,
compared to other products.
Our product is pretty much half the weight than your traditional hard plastic armor, because it's made out of a viscoelastic memory foam, so it's really soft and lightweight, but it molds to your body shape.
And where do we get it?
femproarmor.com. We also have Bro Pro armor, which means everything that we have for females we also have for the guys as well, so check the website out.
So there you go, folks. That was, I know Steph has been doing this product for a while and promoting it quite hard, so give us some support. Another Queensland business, so yeah, jump on board and check out what she offers. We're progressing to a steeper hill now. So Steph is seated at the top. She has to learn how to pop into her up position as quick as she can. So roll and pop up, go. Get up, there you go. Top of the hill, we're going to try and get a pop as quick as she can. There she goes. So what she did then was, she was at the start of the hill in a seated position. So her instinct is to go down the hill seated. But what I'm getting her to do is get to a stance as quick as she can. All right, she's seated. She's got a bum way back, and she's going to roll and pop. There she is, up. Great effort, Steph. How'd that feel?
Yeah, I could feel it slide.
Yeah, you had control of that though, didn't you?
I did.
You popped nice and early too.
Okay. Yes.
A little insight, Steph is an ex-pro professional, a swimmer. So she's got a really good mental attitude. We're going to watch her do this whole exercise here. So she's coming to the top of this hill, quite gnarly. She's seated. So she's got one foot on the peg, see her body weight's gone back. Watch how quick she pops up. Bang, up. Great control. So this hill 1 hour ago, Steph was absolutely shattered. She was very nervous and scared about doing it, and now she's got great confidence building every time she does it. Let's watch her again. So her legs on the peg. See how far back her weight is? Watch this. Roll and pop. She's up. Releasing the back brake when it locks. Great control with the front brake. Awesome effort.
But it's not getting me to that point of I'm going to lose control. I'm going to be like, in my mind it's like I know I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I think it was more about when I was sliding, and because I didn't have the right body position, I lost control.
Yeah.
And then everything just went pear-shaped.
Yeah. How good is your pop at the top up here?
Yes, it's actually not bad.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I might be too much on the brake.
You were regulating the back brake pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was skidding, and then you'd release it as it would skid up, start skidding. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I felt good.
Good effort, mate. This is an hour or so.
Compared to the first one where I felt nauseated.
I just dropped that line on there, yeah. So tell us about your first run down there. She wanted to throw up.
So we went on that little one, And we got down to the bottom and I had blood rushing into my head and I felt like I'm gonna throw up any minute, and I started to cry and I'm going, F this. That's how much the fear has creeped in on Sunday. And I'm so glad that I've taken this lesson, spend the money to come out and get lessons from Mel again, because he has told me about this, but it's just everything just went out the window. So I need to think about 10 meters before I get to something on how my body position is, what I need to do. That's the key.
Actually, yeah, Steph just summed it up there. So I'm going to show you this hill from here. So I know videos don't show steepness, but that's probably 10 meters long and a drop of maybe 8 meters or something. So it is quite steep. So what I'm telling Steph is really important is her preparation has to be back here, not at the start of the hill. So when she's standing in a attack position way back here. What she's doing now with the seated drills is how to approach the hill when you actually have stopped at the start of it. So that's why she's doing the hopping thing here. So we will get her to do a standing one from the top, and we'll do the preparation. We'll show you how she does that as well. Perfect. So you can see how Steph was prepared way back here. She had her bum back on the back of the bike, arms extended back at this point. So when she got to the steep section, she was ready. So it's all about body position, body position, body position. So Steph is going to try the engine off, inching the bike down, in basically simulating if she got stuck on a hill, she's going to rescue herself out. So she's got one foot on a foot peg. She'll be in first gear. See, she's got no back brake because she can use the clutch as a back brake. She's looking ahead, her body weight is right back. Let's get up and have a look. You can see she's actually sitting on the back of the seat. Feathering the clutch, dragging the brake, keeping control of it. This is all about maintaining control. See, she moved her body position further back. And now she's rolling out. Well done. So one of the important things Steph does here is when she starts, there's 1 foot on her foot peg. See that? Bang. So she's going to do a rolling one here again, using the clutch and brake as her braking forces. She's already body position back, inching the bike down. That's it. Get that foot back up there, your body weight back. This is great bike control because this is very slippery. And out.
That is very slippery.
So the importance of doing this drill is, if this hill was continual and she had a drop or she had a fall or something or stalled the bike, this is how she can get herself out of a situation without actually running the engine. So yeah, great effort. Hope you're enjoying this video. This is like a typical training day. So look at this bike control now. This is amazing. Absolute fantastic effort. So this is a lady that was crying here 2 hours ago on a hill less than that one there. And now she's absolutely attacking it simply because she's applying the technique she has to. It's just body position, braking control, throttle control, clutch control, a lot to think about. Here she comes again. Look how far back she is. Look, she's looking straight down the hill. She's coming towards me. Look at this. Fantastic. This is what is fun about coaching, teaching people skills like this.
I feel more comfortable.
You look a lot more comfortable.
Definitely.
All right, so what we'll do, you can have a little rest. I'm going to go down here and do a demo on some harder sections.
Yep.
And I'll get you to grab the camera and film a bit. Good thing about coaching too, I get to have a ride instead of just standing and talking. So I'm going to show Steph the same drills on another little hill down here. Right now we've really stepped it up. We're putting it out onto a fire road now, quite steep, ruddy and very loose. So we'll see how Steph goes on this one. That's it for today. We're done. We've done about 3.5 hours. So Steph, how'd you go?
Awesome. Definitely got way much more confidence again. And yeah, fell a couple of times, but all good. Mel's training is amazing. Yeah, anyone who wants some coaching with him, go for it. Every single penny I have spent was worthwhile. So I'm really confident now to go on the high country in a couple of days and attack those amazing hills and downhills. Thanks, Mel.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. It's stinking hot again, so I'm heading home. If there's anything you want to know more, get in touch with me. I'll leave my details in comments below. It's my site, oldmanspeed.com. 20% off anything online there with code MD74. See you next video.